Let me introduce this one first. Wielded by Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Master Plo Koon, and the Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker. Green. Wielded by Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda, and the legend himself, Luke Skywalker. Violet. Just as beautiful as it is exceedingly rare to find. Most famously wielded by Master Mace Windu. Red. This is the Crystal of Power, wielded by Dark Lords of the Sith like Darth Maul, Darth Tyrannus, Darth Vader, and Darth Sidious. But I don't think each of you came all this way just to hear stories of the ones who came before you. You came to begin your own. And coming to you now are your very first steps on that journey. Reach out with the Force and listen to your hearts. Your crystal's already chosen you. Just take it from the crystal canister, set it on the green stabilization tray, and your journeys will truly begin. Excellent. Now, let's get started to center of that power, which of course is the hilt of your lightsaber. Now the hilt is so important because it allows you to channel and focus the unbridled power of the kyber crystal that will be beating at its heart. But, more than that, well, I hope that it stops your hands from being completely disintegrated. It's kind of important. These are the components that have called out to each of you only mere moments ago, so go ahead, pick them up, and try to visualize your completed lightsabers glowing in your hands. Let's look a little bit closer. And the left-hand side is your chassis. Sections 1 and 2 your grips. Section 3 your emitters. 4 your pommels. And lastly in Section 5, your activation plates. Now if this looks like a lot, don't worry. I and my fellow gatherers will be with you every single step of your journey. One question remains. Are you ready to build a lightsaber?
Yes.
Let's get started. Pick up that chassis with the open end facing towards the ceiling. Locate that crystal chamber in the center, and at its roof is a spring-loaded pressure plate. Excellent. Now, pick up your kyber crystals. Push it end first into that spring-loaded plate, and lock it in place with a divot in the bottom of that crystal chamber. If done so correctly, your crystals will begin to glow and resonate with the power of the Force. And if it does not, please let one of us know. Also, if you need any assistance placing your crystal, just ask for help.
Doesn't matter.
We don't bite. Most of the time. Excellent. Your next step builders will be found in Section 5 of your scrap tray, which are your activation plates. Now, choose one matching set from Section 5. Turn them over and look on the inside corners. There you will see a thick red symbol and a thin blue symbol. And on the side of your chassis, those exact same symbols will be found. Next step is simply matching that red symbol directly onto the red side of the chassis and doing the same with the blue to construct your activation plates. After that, locate your switch and give it a flip. Beautiful. That sound you just heard is a misfire. Normally the last thing you want to hear when you try to activate a lightsaber, but in this case, you're precisely what I'm looking for. If you don't hear that, let me know.
Not quite.
Excellent. But I think you're ready for our next step, which will be found in Sections 1 and 2 of the scrap tray. These are your grips. Viewers choose 2 grips, one for the bottom and one for the top. You can mix and match these pieces to your heart's content, so long as you choose 2 grips. One small thing to be aware of, however. On every piece of grip scrap metal lies a thicker and wider band on one side. The thicker and wider band is always slides towards the center of your hilts, for your top grip and for your bottom. Once you've made your decisions, push them towards the center and twist at the same time to secure into your hilt. Your top grip will push down and twist to your left. Your bottom grip will push up and twist to your right hand side. After that, these should not come apart and put them on stress. We all know what a lightsaber is meant for. I do know these coming apart when you hit some troubling times of your own. Excellent. Your next step will be found in Section 3 of your scrap tray, which is your emitter. Take your chosen emitter from Section 3, put it on the hollow open end of your chassis, and just carefully screw that in.
Okay, go ahead.
This requires
make sure that
pressure on your part, my friend.
on one side of each grip always goes towards the center, okay?
And after that, your final step is located in section 4 of your scrap tray, which is your pommel. Now, take your chosen pommel, put on your exposed power cells on the opposite side of your emitter, and gently screw that in. Building a lightsaber is an art form after all. This part's a little bit delicate, so do not be afraid to take your time with it. However, with that step completed, congratulations! You have just constructed the hilt of your lightsaber. If you are satisfied with the designs, set on the saber stands in front of you, and I, as well as my fellow gatherers, will be along in just a moment for each of your final inspections.
Done very top for the openings. Then I go to very top. How's that feel?
The time comes for your lightsaber.
How's that?
Time's not here yet.
That's good? Yeah. Here we go. Your activation switch is right there when you touch, right? When you do, slide it up. With it, you can just be okay? What is this down right here? Go ahead and take
Good. Exactly.
Okay. Look down. Oh, it's time to measure. Where to go? Good. Your activation switch is right there when the time's right. All you do is slide up when you hear the speaker say activate, okay? Let's set this down right here. Go ahead and take these.
Excellent. Careful, it works. My friends, these are beautiful works of art I'm seeing in front of me. I think you're ready for the last step of your journey. I'd like to involve you. Take a big step back as far against the wall as you can safely be. My fellow guys are coming along right now to prepare your hilts for energy stabilization. Now the past forces you not need to rely upon technology for this part, but the gatherers are not force sensitive. So we get by using our experimental techniques. And it does work. Almost always. I'm sorry, that's not supposed to happen.
With many parts you began, yes. With the heart of the saber they are joined, much more they will become. It is time.
Master Yoda. Builders, the power of the Force in this room must be incredible. Summon the attention of Master Yoda himself. And he's right. It's your time. Let's end this as we began. Together. Builders, take a big step forward. Place your hand upon the hilts of your lightsabers and activate. Raise them high. You have just built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and the Sith that have come before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, all it takes is a spark. Now raise your sabers high, builders, and raise them proud you did it. Just built a lightsaber. Congratulations. You may now lower and deactivate your lightsabers. That bond has been forged.
Complete your lightsaber is. Choose your path it cannot, but light your way, it can. May the Force be with you.
And with you, Master Yoda. Thank you. And thank you, builders. Each of you are just as unique and extraordinary as those lightsabers you now hold in your hands. In your hands, you hold remarkable power. And remarkable power shouldn't be dropped on the ground. So protect those lightsabers and saber sheath when you depart. Unfortunately, my friends, our time together has come to an end. But each of your journeys are only just beginning. It's time for you to get out there. Make your marks on the galaxy. And who knows, maybe one day, we might be telling all of your stories. Tell the spy. Farewell.